Hi guys, welcome to the Savvy Money Show with me, your host Sean. If you find any of today's entertainment helpful, don't forget to smash the lovely like button. If you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button or bell notification. Sorry I'm out of breath, I just done high intensity training. Anyway, with the like button, helps with the YouTube algorithm getting more video out more people. On with the show. Talking vectoiq and Nikola. Today, the merger goes ahead. I've tried to warn people after my deep dive. I hope you listened. Right, we're dealing with the good, the bad and the ugly. The good, it's got funding from a reputable source. It has the former head of GM, Jim Cramer, has said he likes it, the guy, and when I contacted them to say what you're gonna do about extending the power life, and if they think by a certain year the cells could be improved, they actually replied with, well, we can just add more cells. So that's the good side of it. Also, the run-up. Now, the bad, Jim Cramer also said it's a SPAC stock. He doesn't like SPAC stocks. Stay away from it. If only you said that when you first said you liked the guy, and people might not have gone into it. Yeah, Jim. But anyway, people were looking at the share price thinking, wow, great. But if we dissect it, and $34, they're thinking, oh, it's getting in on a Tesla at the ground floor. You are not. The executives of vectoiq and Nikola have valued the company at $3.3 billion, which is crazy in the first place. $3.3 billion as basically 1x their 2024 revenue. So basically, they're asking you to value the company now on future revenue. Okay, we'll look at it growth stock. We shouldn't be basing future revenue now, but we'll go with that. And so they say to raise money, they're selling 52.5 million shares, $10 a share to institutional investors. Hold on, that's more than a third of the price of this. So what are the institutional investors going to do after the waiting period? They're going to flood the market, and if they're ones that want to hold and see, they're going to at least get their money back by flooding it with half their shares, so they cover their position, and anything else is going to be profit. They'll have made a profit on the first 50%, got their bonus, and the rest, if it turns into a Tesla, is all profit. No, but it's more than likely it will drop the price. Now, if you look at the shares that are still held by the Nikola executives, the shares sold to institutional investors, and the shares merged to make vectoiq NKL and Nikola into NKLA, which is only 22% of Nikola, by the way, not the whole company. That puts the current share price, that puts the valuation of the company at $11 billion. Now hold on, that means that you take away the billion, you're paying $11 for a company that their executives are valued at $3.3. based on future earnings. But there's worse to come. They also have over 23.8 million warrants for shares. This is outside of their own shares. For these shares for $11 each in 2024. So these people who get these shares, now if they got them today, they could sell them and again make 3 times their money. Again, I think they'll do, or if the share price is still the same, or if it's higher, they're likely to do what the institutional investors will do and sell half of them and recoup their investment, and the rest is gravy, as they say. But again, it's going to firstly dilute your shareholding. Secondly, it will flood the market and drop the share price. And because it's already been agreed and signed off before the merger, you will not have a vote on it. So you're paying higher than what the executives have said the valuation is. You're only getting 22% of the company. You're already been told that you're going to be diluted. You've already been informed that a total of 80 million shares are going to be flooding the market. And on top of that, there's a high chance that the Nikola investors, the Nikola executives, are going to flood the market with their shares after the 180 days. They was forced by the SEC to put 180 day, because this merger was supposed to go ahead earlier, but the SEC's the sticking point was the 180 days that they come to. They were forced to put an 188 day sell-off point. They wanted it earlier. SEC said no. So they want to sell at least some of their shares. Whether they do or not is another thing. But we know that executives will sell their shares. It's what they do. I don't blame them for selling some of it, but it's about how many of the shares they're looking to sell. Now, we get on to something I spoke about before. Their predictions for 2024 is to sell 2,000 semi-trucks. Now, it's the same prediction as Tesla has for their semi-trucks. Difference is, with Tesla, you have to go and pay, depending on what you order, $250 to $2,500. And for the industry, you have to pay a high percentage for what you're putting a deposit down. With Nikola, there's no deposit. You could go on the website today, put in your details, and say you're pre-ordering. If they have a pre-order for 2,000 trucks, it's my opinion that whoever's pre-ordering for Tesla will be pre-ordering from Nikola as well, purely because they won't have to pay a deposit. They've probably pre-ordered for Tesla, then they've found out from Nikola, oh, I don't have to pay a deposit, I might as well pre-order for them and then cancel. And if it's the same person, Tesla comes rolling up, we've got your trucks, okay, they'll cancel the other one, and they're left with all these trucks. I forgot one good thing for them. They said how it will be cheaper than diesel hydrogen. Now, at the moment, that's not true. I've checked with the Hydrogen Council. By 2024, it will be the same price as diesel, which is 80 cents. Now, the thing is, it will be at that point. So, even without the warrants, it is more expensive than Tesla or Berkshire Hathaway or Nike, because at 11 billion, 3 times its 2024 revenue. There isn't a company out there that is 3x its 2024 revenue, not even Tesla. So let me know in the comments below. Are you in it? Are you staying in it? Are you a believer? One thing you must do is hit the like and subscribe button. See you in the next video.